I do this video every night at 9 o'clock. You guys ask the questions, make the statements. The conversation is driven by what you guys type out. We can talk light politics, current events, nylon tactical gear, which we make all here in-house. We can talk about lifestyle design, business development, business marketing, social media, whatever you guys want to talk about. So type it out. We made mini packs today. If you guys have not seen these are our smallest little backpacks. They are very small. Velcro all inside, so you can organize it how you want with all of our Velcro stuff. There's a pocket here. There's also a pocket here. These are for chem lights, as are here. Air mesh on the shoulder sets, padded, moisture wicking. We built a small amount of those. We've got green micro rigs. I've got Woodland 308s. I've got this brown man right here. I've got some M1 Grand chest rigs, some covert packs, stacked micro rigs, 12 gauge micro rigs. We did some multicam black. Oh, there's a multi. Nope, that's a left hand. I'm giving you bad info here. 308s and OD, subgun micros. There is a cop rig back in there somewhere. Got some multicam AKM4 micros. We've got FUPAs, which are our fanny packs. They're badass for a crossbody bag, and they come with shoulder straps to wear as a chest pack. We have XLs also, and then I have the danglers, which are they flip up and they interlock and hang below all of our micro rigs, some of our bigger rigs too. I do have some day packs remaining, a few random day packs. Got some butt packs. I have day packs up there in Woodland. I do have a few colors remaining in tool bags, as well as large tool bags. Couple MCABs, mass casualty aid bags, small clothes bags, medium clothes bags, toiletry bags, night vision, padded night vision cases. I've got those in multicam. I do have some padded hearing protection cases, a few of them in Woodland. New shirt for today, right here. Government is not the solution, government is the problem. Ronald Reagan, also special operations equipment right there. What do we have going on out here? Let's see. Let's take a look at this shirt again here. Man down. Eggs. We produce a lot of eggs here on the property. This pile was rather large last night. All the employees take eggs home. There's the shirt right there. Same thing on the back, just smaller. So when you're standing in line, people know what you believe. A lot of pussies say a lot of shit, but don't put it out public. There's multicam black tool bags ready to ship to you. I do seem to have 2 splatter that are probably not online, so if you want one, just let me know. They are online. I can't believe those haven't sold.
Because people don't know that they're there.
Got it. They don't know to look for it.
I looked at it today, and they are.
Okay. Multicam black hearing protection cases. Orange boot bags. These are the lucky bags starting to come off the line. What's this right here? Anybody have? You guys probably wouldn't be interested in none of this. Hell, you probably don't even realize what it is, right? Bob Lester, what's up? Large tool bag. Thanks for the links, Josh Homestead. What's up? McKirby, what's up? You're really fucking me up with that new name. Infidel, what's up? Arkansas, how are you? Good evening. My son bragged on your lions and giraffes and some of his friends. Very cool, man. Very cool. PH Info, Chris Party of 5, what's up? BV Luminous, what's up? Only if it's blue glow sticks. Landfill, what's going on? Frazier, how are you? Am I extra tactical if I stick chem lights and zip ties in the pals of my webbing? I gotcha. I thought you were going somewhere else with that. Watching pulling the thread, but switched over. Thanks, man. Francesco, what's going on? Good evening. Got shipping on another FUPA. Nice. Valor 515, off-grid ping, Chase Peoples. What's going on, guys? Mr. Landfill. JG259 still with us while the other JG is not. JT, what's up? Austin Smith, what's going on? Chase, how are you, buddy? I don't even have to ask what Chase did. I know he fucking worked. Jeff Host, what's up? The guy without the beard. Yes, I don't know what you're talking about. Cody, what's up? Tiger Stripe LBV on the table. That is what that is. Was that Tiger Stripe? Shalom. Arc Productions. What's up, man? I like your name. Tell me about Arc Productions. Arc as in Ark of the Covenant, or does ARK stand for something? Can the Rallyman hold 3 Magpul 40s? Come on, guys. You're the motherfuckers with the 40s. Does it fucking hold 3 or does it not? The Rallyman holds 3 M4 mags. Can you put 3 40s where you put 3 standard M4s? I don't know the answer to that. I don't know what a Magpul 40 is. Is it wider or is it just taller? I'm good, but why do you keep tormenting us with Tiger Stripe? If it's taller, I would say, I don't know. I haven't seen the 40s. The lids are adjustable, though. They'll hold AKs. It's just taller. You know, it very well might, dude. It might do that. It's a combination of mine and my business partner's name, Macklemore and Kirby. Got the yeah, no worries, dude. No worries. I have to ask, were you kidding about Arby's Wagyu being delicious? Just watch that short. It was pretty fucking good for a fast food burger. For some poison, it was some pretty good poison. Arby's goes back and forth. Sometimes they have a burger and sometimes they do not have a burger.
They should always have a burger.
Am I good? I am good, but why do you keep tormenting us? We read that. NVGs. Thanks, Josh. You're on those links, man. Got delivered a couple 2-point slings. Look great on my rifles. Right on. What do you think of them? Have you worn them? AJ Harrison, what's up? MF Ka, what's going on? How's the move coming out? Cody, what's up, John? Joshua Bless Brothers. Check out the Tiger Stripe. Yeah, need a chest rig platform, weapon system platform. Went to build a full custom 308 rig with all your pouches. Want to build a full custom. Okay. So what, ideally, best world, you know my products, I assume, if you're talking to me about them. What do you want? What is it that you want? You could do a PALS micro rig with a ton of Rallymans on it and have just all rifle mags. Or we could probably do some other stuff. Hood Billy, what's up? Driving to Michigan about 3 hours from the house with a trunk full of cannabis plant. Is that an issue? Could that be an issue? Overzealous law enforcement? Anybody interested in this? Feds, ignore that. We got something here in brown, man. These look like tool bags. I don't think we've ever done brown mag tool bag. Anybody have a brown mag tool bag? Let me know when I can send payment for the Tiger Stripe LBV. I think we're gonna put it up at auction. It's gonna start at 1,000, which is what they sell for. Allowed versus able. I'm with you, buddy. I'm with you. Medical Life Tissue Lab, April 12, 14, Central Ohio. Anybody interested in that? Anybody know anything about that? All you guys talking medical. You want to work on some live shit that squirts blood? I know you pussies are worried about it, the animal being combative. This one's sedated. Trump signed the hemp farm bill in 2018, so technically this is legal. But yeah, overzealous cop could create a problem. Dude, they're going around. What are they doing here, Amanda?
So they were going around to
CBD stores.
CBD stores,
Hemp stores.
and they were
Decarbing. They were taking the flower.
They were decarbing the THCA flowers, and when you decarb it, it turns into THC, and they were hitting those guys up.
Yeah, they hit like 30, 40, 50 stores all in one day. They go in and decarb the flower and then fucking arrest the store guys. Going to get training before I get into the LBV world. What if you need the LBV and then you can't get the LBV when society collapses during the eclipse, the apocalypse? BV, because they set the rules, right? Harass and disturb. We wouldn't want to fight real crime. We gotta go roust up fucking, weed smokers. We got to get the sedated criminals. We can't catch the real ones. What was my first real job? First real job was at McDonald's. I flipped burgers at McDonald's. That was the first real job. I was 13 and a half. First legal job. Rode a bus, 90 minutes. Changed two buses, 90 minutes to get to the McDonald's. 13 and a half. No adult supervision, right? Now you'd probably get arrested for letting your kid ride the bus at 13 and a half. I don't know about that, but then my second job at like 14, they dropped me off at job site with a sledgehammer, a pickaxe, and a wheelbarrow, and I broke up concrete all day and then moved it around front, and then the truck would pull up, and I loaded all the pieces of concrete into the truck, and we went and dumped them. Live tissue, live fire, Ohio, April 12, 14. No training like it out there. Guys, anybody attending that? I want a live tissue lab where they spray the animal and use them knees. So the Navy would do live tissue, and they would OC the animal, and they would chop a leg off with a machete, and then they would usually gut shot the animal also. The original McDonald's. I don't know about the original McDonald's. It was one in Kearney Mesa. My grandfather had breakfast there every morning, and he got me the job. Any recommendation to upgrade sewing machine from a $200 brother? Yeah. What are you selling? What are you making? Are you making this kind of stuff? If you're talking to me, I'm guessing you're probably making this kind of stuff. Nakajima 280, Konso 206. They're basically the same machine, different brand. Find you a Konso 206. They're all over. You can get one for $1,000. It'll generally come with a new motor stand, which is what the table's called. That is a clutch motor. That is not the motor you want. You want a servo motor, which all of them are going to come with now. We should probably add an allegedly to naval training techniques. No, that was real. That was fucking 100% real. PETA and what's the other one? PETA and the other animal fucking rights group. They were always outside the base. They were doing it at Coronado. And then they started doing it out at Potrero. I'm ex-flight equipment safety technician, a Marine Corps stitch bitch, served with Malls 11. Can I come work for you of 3 and 5 tours? Profane was call sign. Where are you at, nobody? Reach out to me through email. Send me an email. Number one, you got to be smart enough to find my email, which clearly you are. So find my email, send me an email. I'll reply to you tonight. San Diego. Fuck yeah, I was in San Diego. Shop was at 234 South Coast Highway outside the main gate at Camp Pendleton. Before that, I was working out of Mom's garage. So where are you at? You're at North Island? Beans are tasty. What's up? How are you? Do Woodland Covert packs on the wall have internal sleeves? They do not. And if you have one on order that does not have a Woodland sleeve, if you have one on order with the sleeve and you want one to ship, let me know. Just YouTube Live Tissue Labs. There's videos on it. Yep. Great shirt this week. I'll be adding one tonight to the order. Ed Cilia, thank you for the order, man. Nobody special. Where were you at down there? Need the frog rig, the Mookie Pals rig, and other micro 12 column. I sent you an email this morning. Is this Cody Bailey, Cody? Is that you? Did you email Amanda and be like, hey, John usually gets back to me? Yes, there will be an eclipse. But that's probably the end of it, like Y2K. Maybe. Do you know the red heifers are actually in Israel right now? They're there. Do you know where they came from? They came from Texas. I don't think you guys got to worry about that shit too much, right? Because the mount has to be destroyed. If the mount is destroyed, and the red heifers are there, I don't know. That might be a clue. Oh shit, I come in late. Started at the beginning to see Tiger Stripe. Tim Riley. I'm a fan of Tim Riley. I like that guy. Can you make split front rig with belt keepers like a shoulder holster? I guess. I think it's a terrible fucking idea, but I mean, I guess it's not too bad of an idea. I see where you're going with that. Yeah, I could put belt keepers on there. What are you making with Titan? That's a Rallyman LBV. It's going to go up for auction. Auction's going to open at $1,000. They cost $1,000. MCAS Miramar. Man, I was all around Miramar when it was Top Gun. We grew up in Tierra Santa, which is right between the stadium and Miramar. On the other side of the street, I don't know what they call it now. It was Camp Elliott. It was a World War II training grounds. And we ran all the way from Tierra Santa all the way into Rancho Bernardo off-road through there all the time, man. We grew up out there for 20 years. We were out there playing. Your dad was a Top Gun instructor. That's fucking badass. You had Irish EOD guys come in before. Yeah, we sure did, Beans. Was that you? Was that you? We were doing a 4th of July party, and we were calling it 4th of July party, but it was the following weekend, and we had a cat come into town here. Irish EOD dude brought me a t-shirt, which I still have, and a couple patches and stuff. And man, I felt so bad. They were in town for that, and the party wasn't till the following week. I wasn't in San Diego for very long, about a month. But while there, I was driving a 98 Mustang Cobra. That's cool. Excuse me language. MMA. You mean like choke a motherfucker out? Fuck off with your language. If my language is your problem, you're too fucking sensitive. Stop being a fucking victim. You're in the wrong place, motherfucker. My most favorite show as a teenager, I had Ray-Bans and wanted a GPZ 900. Nice. Ain't me. Just remember you telling me ages ago. Gotcha. Cody Bailey, right on, man. Right on. MMA, you're banned. Your dumbass doesn't even realize what you just fucking lost. Next, motherfucker. The beauty is he still hears us. He just can't comment here. Mike Maiden attitude, is that what he stands for? Huh?
Milk Maiden.
Milk Maiden? Milk Mammy. I drink only the finest breast milk from Cambodian fucking saggy titties. Doo-doo McUnder, the plunderer. I'm from Kings Bay. Right on. Welcome. Okay, Cody, tell me what you wanted again.
In one sentence.
In one, well, he did say it in one sentence. Tell me what you want, because it's going to definitely be 3 separate orders. You said a frog rig, a Mookie War Light, and a 12 Pals Micro. You want all those, or you want one of those? Any new taxidermy? Everyday J. You got fucking, what happened here? You got knocked the fuck out. I seem to recall you being here before. What happened? More dandelions. We picked all the dandelions yesterday, and then these were out there today. My wife wants me banned so she can go to sleep. Your wife just needs a fucking another job. If she was at work right now, making some more money, she wouldn't be able to complain about what her man does. She needs... Yeah, don't you have like 20 rooms? She needs to rub your fucking feet. Not taxidermy, but I got this old ass shark right here. But more importantly, I have this sign, which means pretty much I am open for business. Nothing, you fat fingered it. You just banned his ass. Unhidden. Oh, got it. Okay, you're back. Who is the gray cat laying in the bin? It's a fucking cat. What do you mean who? It's an animal. That's the
special needs.
That's my retarded cat. His mom would have killed him. Is it case sensitive? I'm using dandelion flowers for the rabbits. Freaking love them. You know, yeah. My bearded dragons would fucking eat 100 of them if you gave them to them. What's this about? Michael, it's about whatever you want it to be about. Burnt Vaseline and failed futures, or, fucking just improving your future. What do you do for a job? Tell me what you do for a job. Tell me what you like to do, and we'll tell you how to fucking, better your life and do less of the shit you don't like to do. What I really do is I make nylon tactical gear. What I really do is what I just told you. But I make nylon tactical gear. We build it all here in the United States. I started this company 35 years ago, so I know a little bit about some things, and I probably know more about them than you do. So if you ask me questions, I'll give you real fucking answers. Any 2-point slings? Yeah, of course we do. Linda, I'm in Tennessee. Middle of nowhere, small town, USA. There's 2-point slings. I got a couple blacks. I've got some coyotes. I've got some red blues and some black pinks. And I have OD out on the floor in sewing or about to be in sewing. You need crayons. Frog rig, multicam. Cody, send me another email so it's at the top of my email. I haven't even cracked my computer open after 6 o'clock this morning. Wait until he reads that. This is going to be fun. Sling bags. Sling bags are shitty. Get a real bag with 2 backpack straps. Is your nylon and hardware made sourced in the USA? Yes, it is. Yeah. I'm incredibly efficient with your sewing machines. Right on. Send me the email, motherfucker. We'll check it out. Hey, man, I just tried to find your email. I was a Marine and need specific instructions. Come on, man. Come on, man. Here, okay, any of you illiterate internet people, if you ever see a video and you click on the channel the video is coming from and you look at the description of any video, unless the fucking channel owner is a complete dipshit, there are some, the information's all there. The website is soetacticalgear.com. What do you currently do for work? What have you been doing? No, not sling bag. Oh, no, I don't have any sling bags. Oh, didn't we just build some sling bags?
Yeah, they sold.
They're gone. Sling bags are gone?
I'm sure.
Yeah, we just made them this weekend. They're sold out.
Oh, those are mini packs.
I thought we had some sling bags, though.
Not this weekend, we didn't.
Did I work out? I worked out a little bit today. Really light, man. I did like some rear delts with a cable. I did some tricep press downs. I did some curls with very light, like 510s, dumbbells. 5 and 10 pound dumbbells. I sat down to do some side raises and front raises in the seat, and I was starting to feel my shoulder, so I just didn't do it past that. Had a 90-minute massage tonight. I feel pretty good right now. Little tired. Will I make 308? Phil, we made a bunch of 308 micros. I even have some right now. What color are you looking for? Yotacoma, there's a Overland Expo thing, East Tennessee. This weekend, I think it's this weekend. At the prison, at the Brushy Mountain Prison, which is an abandoned prison. 308 micros. I have 308 micros in Woodland, and I have 308 micros in Olive Drab, ready to ship to you. Yotacoma, I don't think we're going, though. I'm kind of butthurt about it. It's $120 to get in with your vehicle, or you can get in the day of the event, like Saturday, for $14 and just walk across without bringing your vehicle in. Which I don't need to bring my vehicle in. I'm not camping and shit. And but you can't do the prison tour. You can't. I just want to come in, see the event to decide if we want to actually do it next year as a vendor. But I want to be able to go to the prison and shit. And you can't do any, they won't, the prison's off. You can't go tour the prison. You can't do none of the shit unless you pay the $120. I can rent the whole fucking prison out for like $1,000 a day and do the whole fucking private event myself for $1,000. So I don't know that we're going. Missed the past couple of days. Did I miss anything? Been installing LVP flooring. What is LVP flooring, Kyle? Where's the cats? They're all over here. Joshua Taft, I'm great, man. Multicam is fed camo. Yeah, if they're shooting your dog, they're probably wearing multicam. St. Patrick's Day, it's a normal day, man. Every day is a normal day for me. I don't think you made a sling bag since you made the mini packs. Probably, maybe, you're probably right, Kirby, if Kirby's saying that. But I think we have sling bags out here cut. We have some orders for them. There are some sling bags somewhere out here. That's actually why I walked over here.
We need Typhon and Typhon Royal Blue, like 5 or 6 pieces.
Woman, stop contradicting me. There's
Being right.
There's some out here somewhere. Miranda will know where they're at. Check these out. Hearing Pro cases. Typhon Royal Blue padded Hearing Pro cases. When do y'all plan to run more multicam black covert packs? We're running them all the time. There's just a large amount of them. Day pack is for sure big enough to EDC full. Oh fuck yeah, yeah. You could put an MP5 in the covert pack. You're not gonna put it's gonna fill it up. Now are we talking MP5K like a PDW like SP89 with a folding stock or an A3 stock on it? It'll do that. Question slipped by fast. Was wondering if suspenders I got on the way attached to my gun belt in a way that won't get messed up by the Velcro. Yes, the suspenders are just a tail of webbing, wrap around your belt, and come through a tri-glide. That's all they are. That way you can put them on D-rings. You can attach to them through pals on belts that don't have D-rings, and you can wrap them under the belt and then back and attach to the tri-glide. Dave, read above. What the fuck? Hello, I need an EDC bag for Scorpion Evo S2 Micro SBR. Needs to measure 15 by 12. What did he say? A backpack? I need a EDC bag. You could just put that in. Couldn't he put that inside our large tool bag? Question mark. Narcotics officer and need a bag. Well, I mean, you should get a real fucking gun, like an MP5. Oh, man, it gets better. My question slipped by fast. Vinyl plank. Oh, vinyl plank flooring. Gotcha. I would say $1,000 is better spent for more personal access. I missed the past couple of days. Did I miss anything? Man, you guys are on it tonight. You guys are fucking faster than I can go. Changed my account to full name. Philip David, right on. B&T Supremacy. Is that a rifle? That's a carbine. Full auto MP5. Large tool bag, 1877. But it'll move though. It'll hold the gun. You're just gonna have to put a shorter mag in it when it's in there. Because we were putting full-size MP5, like actual MP5 with a stock. We took the large tool bag and made it, I want to say it was only 6 inches longer, and we were putting full-size MP5s in there. You think you're going to print an MP5? Finally leaving Missouri. Hang tight. I'll have a bag sent your way. Bob, do you know Dave, the narcotics officer? Is that who we're talking about? Is that your boy? Farm-raised smoked chicken with white barbecue sauce for dinner. That sounds good. White barbecue sauce. What is that? Isn't that called ranch? After the auction, can you do a tool pod in Tiger? If you win the auction, I'll build you a tool pod in Tiger. Found your email. I'll be contacting you. I'd also like to add that I'm an Eagle Scout and very proficient in knots. My whole ASVAB was nothing but knot questions. I tried for years to skills in the job field. What are you currently doing, man? What do you do? The transporter. No, I just want him to keep waiting. Oh shit! I thought you were actually sending him something. I don't think he's here anymore. I look forward to Scully and yours podcast every week. Thanks, man. Thank you. Does anyone know if CZ Scorpion mags fit in the subgun micro? Bueller, we added a 1/4 inch into all those, so I believe that it does work. I believe that we added the 1/4 inch into the pouch specifically for that magazine. It fits the MPXs. If I win the auction, I'm going to need a Tiger butt pack and hydro. If you win the auction, I will build those and let you buy those other 2 items. It will not be included in the auction price, but we will do that. Got shipping today for last week's shirt. Placed order today for new shirt, splatter print tool bag. Thanks for the order, Patrick. Managing a butcher. Dude, you're more valuable to me with the butcher shop. Can you butcher? You're like running a real butcher shop or like a grocery store butcher shop? Like you're cutting up meat or you're cutting up live animals? Do you know what we do here? Self-Reliance Festival's coming here. Hand-hewn meat's coming in. We're doing a full pig. By we, I mean they. They have a badass. They're YouTube guys. You should check them out. Hand-hewn meat. Doing a full hog processing. They're even scalding and scraping the hog. Man, Dave, and your so-called narcotic. Where's Dave? I didn't see another. Well, it's a tiger stripe Rallyman vest, like our patrol vest, LBV. It's Rallyman mag pouches, so it'll hold 3 M4 mags, 2 308 mags, or 2 AKs. It's got the adjustable lids. And I'm going to auction it off. Auction will start at $1,000, which is the cost of the rig. When we sell the rig, that's what the rig costs. Whoever wins it, that will allow you to add on some other things. We're not giving them to you. We're going to allow you to order and pay for some other things in Tiger, which are not available. Last OD hoodie logo you did is fire. Yeah, I love it, man. I love it. That OD on that fuck those shirts was great. That 60 style cutlery roll will hit. Yep. Aaron, was that you that sent me the pictures of the U.S. military cutlery roll? That was pretty badass. That was not even on my radar. My email is the same as John's. Just use my name. Lost Art Butchering. Man, there's people bringing it back. Like, it's there. If you want to learn it, you can learn it. Possible to add Velcro to a pouch without having to take it apart. No. What are you trying to do? You could shoe glue it on and hand stitch it. Oh, you got me, Dave. How'd you know I was a mess? Who the fuck is going on here? That's going to be an expensive auction. What auction? Can confirm Scorpion mags fit the subgun mic. Thank you, Charlie Wood. Managing a butcher shop. If I win the auction. Does anybody know CZ? Le Petit. Hey, what's up, buddy? I seem to be missing. Let me switch over. Imagine if YouTube just left my settings where I had them. Let me switch over to live chat. I seem to be missing some comments here. We process our deer and meat, but it's not professional. Is the padded H harness a needed? It's not needed, but the padded H harness is faster to don and doff because it doesn't twist like the flat straps do, and it gives you some padding, but it allows you to run the hydro carrier. It also gives you some routing for comm wires and tourniquets and stuff. The Bearded Butchers on YouTube produce, yeah, they do. They do some great shit. Jose, are you coming out VIP? Han Hewen's coming out, and for the VIP dinner, the VIP get together Friday night, the Han Hewen meat guys are bringing out a big ass charcuterie table. Arc predictions are easy. When you wrote the book, the rituals, the laws, I don't buy any of it. Got a H harness in Woodland. I believe in God and his son, and that's all. It's not to be forced. We all have the choice. You can only butcher something so many ways, but you can create anything your mind sees the material. So I would like to have a 20 by 20 additional kitchen, like a 20 by 20 concrete floor, drain in the center, walk-in cooler on the outside though, so you can actually load the cooler from the outside of the building and then access the inside of that kitchen. Poor Trump can't afford his bail. I don't think it's going to be a concern. I think it's all theatrics. And it's not bail. It's not bail. They want 450 billion or whatever it is they're saying. Magnolia, yeah, SOE's live. Do you make anything with white or snow camo? We do, but very, very little of it. It's not a big seller. We do multicam alpine. I think I looked last night, somebody had asked that, and there's only like one piece. I'll show you. If you're going to SRF, don't miss Hand Hewn Meats. These dudes are the best students of their craft. I took a class last year with them. Nicole, what's up? So here's Alpine. This is what Alpine looks like. Got my Alpine shotgun rig. Nice. Dude, I literally just got a snow camo camp bag. That's cool. The cash amount they are asking for is actually not a typical amount of cash to get in any sort of short order. Their request is basically impossible. Weaponized justice system. Yeah, it's absolutely weaponized towards anyone, especially you and I. Coolers and kitchen, I can handle that. Is that what you do, buddy? John, I may be full tard here, but what Faraday bags do you recommend? I'm on your site as usual and have EMP shield for my Cummins truck. Need another for Cummins whole house generator though. So if you're getting EMP shield, use code SOE. It'll give you $50 off your order. For Faraday bags, and for some reason a lot of guys out of the blue are asking about dry bags. The Faraday bag will be a dry bag. It's roll top. It's going to hold air. I like the SLNT silent. I bought every Faraday bag that was on Amazon. The silent bags are the nicest. If you don't need Faraday, look at Watershed for dry bags. And they do all kinds of stuff with straps, without straps, just, you know, for loading up rucks and stuff. A dry bag's good also, or a Faraday bag's good also for adding buoyancy to packs in water operations or water crossings or such, because you can just put air into them. And then there's different ones, right? When you had like DUI made bags, and there was, I can't remember the other company, Viking dry suits. They made a bag called the SOE bag, and it actually had an inflation tube on it so you could neutralize it or let the air out to get it to sink, depending what depth you were at. And it was mostly, they were used with rebreathers, so you're not diving, like a LAR 5 is a pure oxygen rebreather, which is toxic at depth. So you never dove those really below 30 feet. So that's kind of where the SOE bag was. But those SOE bags, you could take them down, you know, deeper than you're going to go. They were capable of it. And they were big Alice Pack looking rucksacks, and they actually went on Alice Pack frames. Adding a trash bag. Yeah, you should always have some contractor trash bags, right? I need to eventually order one of those day packs in multicam black with red thread. That's doable. We just did we've got multicam black ready to go. I have an old military dry bag too. Looks like an Alice Pack. Bob, is it made of Hypalon like the F470 Zodiacs were made of, or an Avon Raider craft? It's probably a SOE bag. That's probably what you have. Has a big fucking huge gnarly zipper on the top. A lot of that shit's dry rotted by now, man. One more room, and I got all the wiring in the house pulled into the place. That's badass. Good for you, dude. I would like a blaze orange shotgun rig. Send me a message. I'm not opposed to doing those. I got all the night vision in Faraday bags. There's room in the padded NVG case to wrap dual tubes in a Faraday bag and put it inside the case. Inside our bag, I was not aware of a Faraday bag for that. I guess it's a roll top you're putting it in? Question mark. Would you ever do something in Flectarn? Guys, I don't have Flectarn. GSG9, I think it was GSG9, sent us like 12 yards of Flectarn. in like 2005, 6, 7. And we built a bunch of our Rallyman pouches in Flecktarn, and they went to Germany for clamped G36 mags. Yep, that's it. It's been in a pond for 15 years. I check it every year. Wax the zipper. Nice. Fucking awesome. Got a bunch of plywood for free today. That's awesome, dude. I have a leather jacket with an inside Faraday pocket. That's cool. Cool, cool. Do you make the drink bags with the tube? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't make any dry bags. Drooling over the AR mag setups. Great stuff. When you get our stuff, it's been our designs have been around 30 years. Like these LBVs I'm building here, this was one of the first products I made when I was like 17, 18. Like I've been building this rig. The first ones just had 2 inches webbing on the side. Like PALs didn't exist. There was no malice clips. But this panel pattern, this shoulder pad pattern, the back panel pattern, it's the same pattern set that I've cut off of for 35 years. He might be talking about the hydro. It doesn't come with the bladder. With 101 night vision training school for pilots, I've got some Anvis 5s dual tubes. I think I have some 5s. Got a remote power supply to it. With the price of plywood, I feel you should, dude. My job included making everything from pilot for an F-18, for a pilot from F-18 and ultimately in a survival situation keep him alive. From the seat pan to system that keeps. I want an ejection seat. I actually want a couple of ejection seats. I wrap my katanas in a roll top Faraday bag, then put in the padded night vision case or stick the whole padded night vision case inside a large Faraday. Good info. Good info. This is Hunter, the disciple. This is SOE in Camden. It is. Are you also in Camden? Hey, Overton, what's up? What's up? What's up? Okay, it's an old military bag, straps, has a long straw that you drink from. I don't make that. You're talking about a Camelback. John, do you want a tail hook? You mean like a tail hook off of an airplane? That's fucking neat. I don't have one of those. Do I put money in precious metals? Do I buy silver and gold? I do. Not as much as I should, probably. Oh, there goes the neighborhood. Is the LBV the very first piece of gear you ever saw? No, the first thing I ever made was a mini mag light pouch because I had one to copy. The second thing I made was a knife sheath, which I still have. I still have all that shit somewhere. I have all the stuff Cody ever sewed the first time. I have all the stuff the kids ever sewed the first time. Using Konso sewing machine? Yeah, I have a bunch of sewing machines, man. Konso, Nakajima, Pfaff, Singer, High Lead, Seikos. Those are all basically Konso 206. The shuttle, the hook, the needle bar, all the same parts. They're all interchangeable. And then I've got some bigger Jukis like these 1508s. I think I got 6 or 7 of them on the floor here. That's even though it's badge Seiko, that's a 206. That's a 206. That's a 206. That's a 206. This is an actual Konso 206. This Seiko's a 206. That 280L, it's Nakajima's version of a 206. There's another one. This is an actual Konso. This is a Konso. The machine I sew on, these are all Konsos right here. The machine that I sew on is a 206, but it's a, oh no, it's not. I'm on this one. There's a reverse one in here, an older one that's got the backwards reverse on it. There is 500 ounces of silver in a Tomahawk cruise missile. The more we buy, the less they have. First thing I ever made with a helmet bag. Yeah, I made some helmet bags. That's cool. Are we freeze drying stuff? Yeah, we still run the freeze dryer. Yep. It's an old axe head, but new to me. Looks really nice. Just got to get me a new handle. That's cool. What do you use for shears for volume of cutting done in your shop? Dude, we use Walmart scissors. I've had $200 Gingers. I've had all the German shit. As soon as somebody drops them on the ground, which is inevitable, they're sprung and they're fucking trash. We use super cheap scissors and we throw them away. I'm always looking for scissors. Here, I'll show you. Will this hold here on this? Yeah. Can I turn this around? Here we go. So I'm always looking, because I don't consider myself having big hands, but the bottom of, like, I guess that's called the knuckle or the pad there, they have changed all these fucking scissors over the years. And we used to buy, they were called titanium. I don't remember what brand. Walmart had them. They were 14 bucks. And I would buy all of them. And when we go to a city out of town, we would hit all the Walmarts and buy literally 100 pairs of these scissors. And you can buy the exact same scissor I was using, but now they've got this ergonomic hump in here that's all rubberized, and my fucking hand, I have to physically pull my hand out. I don't have to on this set here. So I'm always trying different pairs of scissors, and these stupid things, they work pretty good. For cutting long straight lines, I want a heavier scissor with a longer blade. And you can get them there, whatever brand this is. It's Fiskars. You can get them at like a fabric store or whatever. You're going to pay 35, 40 bucks for them. I ended up with these. When I bought them, I didn't realize they were pinking shears. If you've never used pinking shears, you have to take a bite every time you move. It doesn't slide. Like when we cut stuff with scissors, we're not scissoring. We're just sliding. And it's accumulative. Any of you guys that think you want to start to sew, whenever you're cutting something, this is what's going to fuck you up. This jacking your wrist. Like I need to have my carpal tunnel shit clipped. But you want to just turn your body, right? You want to be cutting straight. And I tell these youngsters all the time, I'm like, look, I know you think you're fucking invincible. Stop doing this shit. Like you are literally fucking yourself up. Turn your body or turn the material, cut all your straight cuts, and then flip the material and then cut so that you're straight again. Wheels do work somewhat, Nicole. They don't work on a lot of my right angle stuff because we put everything right next to each other. If everything's touching on a rectangle or a square piece with the straight lines, we just rip them all, boom, 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 and then come and disconnect them. You can't do that. I am much, much, much faster with this than with a wheel. Now, when we're doing stuff that requires like pinking shears, we use a pinking wheel because the material frays. So if you cut it with the pinking shear, well, you know this. I don't need to tell you. It's the arresting hook from an F-18 suit. That's very cool, dude. Very neat. Reminds me of working on the pizza blankets. I went on many a run to Joann's Fabric and Michael's. Do a tour of the whole building. What do you want to see, Isaiah? Do you know what's here? Bob, I will come get all your cans and dispose of them. I thought about cutting up my cans after Overton's 17 Reasons Why They Suck. As left-handed, also known as wrong-handed person, I hate... Yeah, well, you can get left-handed scissors, but man, you are so limited, and they're like... They look like play school scissors. This is one of the shitty scissors I was talking about, right? So they made two of these. They still do. This Westcott. We use these all through the shop. I still use these every day. They make a heavier version. But like this one here, you can see, let me put this here. Flip this around. So this here, you can see my finger literally clicks in here. So I can't just drop this free, right? I have to physically use both hands. And when I'm sewing, I pick these up all the time, like literally probably thousands of times a day, and now I have to pull them off of my hands. Joanne's just filed for bank. Interesting. First time seeing your channel, right on. I can email you an image of it. Yeah, I'd like to see it, Philip. What are we looking at? We trading? Is it for sale? What are we doing? YouTube won't let me type pinking share. Interesting. Pinko commie bastard, huh? Syrup Bros. Yo, you got knocked the fuck out. You got banned. I didn't even see your comment. Must have been really good. Imagine in a world where we the people stood up for God-given rights. Yeah. Imagine if 1% of the people turned up to court tomorrow to dispute their traffic tickets. They say it would collapse the entire system. I can thread a bobbin faster than a motherfucker. I hope so. You can thread a bobbin? You mean a needle? What do we make? We make nylon tactical gear. We build it here in this building with U.S. citizens in Tennessee. And it's just all white folks. Because that's what comes to work here. We had a black guy worked here for about a week, and then he started wearing a dress and high heels. We even kept him for a couple weeks. We'll hire anybody. I don't care what language you speak. I don't care what you look like. But we're in the most impoverished town in Tennessee, and we hire as many people as we can. I own 52 sewing machines, and we run about 20 of them a day. About 20 of them roll in here. Nylon camo dress, probably interesting. No, it wasn't nylon camo. It was a fucking bright red dress, and this motherfucker was as huge as a football player. Big fucking dude. And he would come in here fucking beat up by his boyfriend that he called Daddy. And Daddy looked like the fucking Joe Dirt Tiger guy. Like the Tiger King dude. He was a scrawny little motherfucker. And he would put a ass whipping on this fucking big ass brother. Stopping in to say hello, Nate. Welcome. 6 months from now, I'm going to take a lot of truck naps when the boys get their their temporary driver's license. If you like to trade, I will. I live in Virginia Beach, so thinking shipping and delivery would be interesting. How big is that thing? Do we carry rucks? No, we don't do any surplus stuff. We make a few backpacks. I do a day pack, a covert pack, and a mini pack. You can see those on the website. I currently have, and our day pack's big. It's pretty big. I currently have day packs ready to ship in Woodland or Multicam Black. We just ran a run of mini packs, which is a very small pack. It's more like an assaulter's pack. And I've got them in Woodland right now. I think, yeah, Woodland. Always wondered what he's up to. Who are we talking about? Shout out tacos. I fucking like tacos. I eat tacos every day. Any good tips for fractured upper ribs? Ooh, I don't have one. BPC 157, TB 500 would probably help heal that up. Those are peptides. You can get a nasal inhalant. I believe that the injectable is probably better. I actually use that on a daily basis. There's a lot of orthopedics out there talking about how it works. A lot of surgeons and stuff. Girlfriend and I were making pizza blankets and pillows. Urban Outfitters knocked it off a few. What is a pizza blanket and pillow? What are we talking about? What is that? No, I'm not a veteran. Bro, I subbed for the unicorn mask. I have a unicorn. I do have a unicorn. SRF is going to be fun. Yeah, Self-Reliance Festival, guys, here at the SOE compound. I know this is going to surprise you, but there's a website, and it is called selfreliancefestival.com. It's where you get tickets, the different levels of tickets, your different options. There are several classes before the event that will get you onto the property early, which gives you access to all the presenters and the vendors ahead of time. There are some classes at the end. There is a foraging class that is super badass, and I am hosting Evan for a 2-day radio class, Radio Made Easy. There is a medical class on Friday. There is a butchering class on Thursday, Friday. I believe it's Thursday, Friday, Nicole? Question. And then there's a self-defense class that's going to be fucking incredible that Sonny's putting on. Where is my unicorn helmet? I don't know where it went. I have a few unicorn hats. Fuck Palestine. Fuck Israel and Palestine. I don't give two shits up. You know who I care about? Motherfuckers that I can see right in front of me. I care about you people here fucking interacting with us because we have a common interest. I don't think that we should be supporting Israel or Palestine or Russia or Ukraine. You have plenty of fucking people here who, with a little bit of a chance, we could fucking change their lives in a huge way. Thursday, Friday is butchering class from hand-hewn farms. Includes curing. Yeah, care about America, man. I put my money into people where I can see the results. You have all these churches, right? When I was a child, they would send home these like plastic loaves of bread. It was a piggy bank. And you put all your money and you collected all your shit and you put it in there. And then we sent it, weirdly, we would send it to other countries to build wells and shit. We never saw any of those wells. Every time I heard about people building wells, like Jeff, when Jeff was deployed, they put wells a lot of places. And as soon as you turned around, the savages would go shit in the wells. They don't have fucking wells because they don't want fucking wells. Just like all that solar we built in fucking Iraq and Afghanistan. There's tons of videos of them smashing it up because the powers that be don't want their fucking people. That's how they control people. Just like all that food we send over to Haiti and all those places, it sits on barges and fucking rots. None of it is dispersed to the people. Put your money where you can see the results of the money. But we don't do that, right? We don't want to go out and Habitat for Humanity and swing a hammer and frame up and build some houses, right? Everybody wants to put their little bit of money in and then talk on the internet how they did it and not have to have any fucking oversight or control or any physical time put into it. It makes them feel good and it lets them talk about it to their neighbors. Stop putting fucking money where you can't see the results of your money. Yeah, USA all the way. Yeah, they would shit in it. Literally, there's tons of videos of them doing it. I donate to where I was born. Town sport teams, boys, girls clubs. That's awesome, man. That's awesome. And you can see the fucking results. Justin, what's up? Jean Bon Jovi, holy shit. Do you remember when we were in outside of San Onofre there? What's that next town there? Do you remember when we sat at the fucking bar and talked about all your songs, John? Do you remember that? I moved abroad 20 years ago, and Americans and the United States is still the greatest. Well, you were welcome back here anytime, my friend. I've got Afghan stories. Everybody, San Clemente, that's where we were. Yeah, San Clemente. Yep. There was a little reptile shop on the up there. 5.56 split front rigs. I think there is, Nathan. Will it let you order it? The inventory should be correct. Why do you think they shut shit in the wells? Because they're fucking savages. Most fucking countries that run with any semblance of organization over in those areas, they're shithole countries. If they are not ruled with an iron fist, that is just that is how that shit is. Look at when France pulls out of a country. Look at when the United States abandons a country. Look at when Britain abandons a country. They are destined to remain fucking little third world countries. And they don't know any different. They don't want any different. That's fine. Put my money in tiny houses. My grandma lives 25 feet from my door, 3 generations on. That's great, dude. That's what I've been talking about for the last 2 fucking years. ATAX Ghost still available. I don't have much ATAX Ghost. We're not running much in it. America supplies them, yeah. I can't believe France is even threatening to put boots on the ground and supposedly Britain already has. Where are we talking? Are we talking about in Ukraine? Yeah, that's just what should fucking happen. The United States is the only fucking teeth. The only reason any of that shit, nobody gives fucking two shits till the United States shows up. Hoping my niece eventually moves here. Where is she at, Nicole? Will you get any more chest seals? Yeah, we'll get some more. Hey, go get them from Homestead Medical right now. He's got them. I'll bet he can ship them to you tomorrow. He's on here. He's commenting. We are the big green weenie. California, yeah. Man, people in California don't know how bad it is. Most people, not all people, most people in California, though, they realize and they say, I need to get out of California. And until you're out of California, you don't even realize how bad California was. Can you show me a multicam black day pack? Yeah, I can. I'm an office boy. Use a pack for 2 laptops and a bunch of folders. Okay, so 2 laptops will fit in there. There are not individual pockets inside for your 2 laptops, though. Just know that. You can put one in the front pocket. There's also no padding in this bag to protect it. So you're going to want to put it in a sleeve or something. I don't put my laptops in anything. I just put them right in a tool bag with no padding or anything. Here is a multicam black day pack. It can ship to you tomorrow morning. I also have Woodland up there. My woman was from there. They don't get it, say it's nice when the street down they shit in the... Yeah, it's fucking crazy, man. The tail hook is probably 5'6" and around 45 pounds. Interesting. Are you coming to Self-Reliance Festival, man? And what kind of cash value? If you had to put a dollar amount on that, what are we talking? I have no concept what that costs. Listening to you talk about history and what the history my son will remember about my father, think I may have him convinced to park his RV on my land and live here a few months of the year. That'd be great, man. My neighbor, his son lives in an RV on the property there. And it's great that you live in a place where that can happen. People have no idea the freedom you have when you live in an area that has no controls, right? Where you're zoned wide open. And the cities are always encroaching. They want to annex this county out here. They want to put those, like, we don't ask for shit. We just do whatever we want to do. And when they come and go, hey, we're like, fuck off, you're trespassing. You're not welcome here. Wisconsin can't even do that. Console, you say, I want to know if you have Nintendo. We don't do any video games, man. We live in the real world. We have sex with women, and we don't wear Crocs. We don't chew bubble gum, and we run businesses. We don't have any video games. Would I have to shoot you an email for the rig? They say they're sold. Nathan, what are we talking about, buddy? What rig are we talking? Who do you guys partner up with for plates for plate carriers? I should know that. Bob, what armor company are we going with? They were here. Super cool. Dad invented and did all the up armor on the MRAPs. Who am I thinking of? Who's Jody tied in with? Premier Body Armor. Premier Body Armor. Check those guys out. Crocs are dangerous, man. We had this kid show up here who was going to work, and he showed up 2 weeks late. The day he shows up, we're pulling wood out of the wood pile and running it through the wood chipper. And he comes in with Crocs on. And I said, hey, you got to go put boots on. Okay. I go out there. He's by the wood pile. He has stepped on a fucking nail. It has gone through his Croc into his foot. And the motherfucker didn't put the boots on. Could you imagine having to push a truck with Crocs on? Every time I get out of the vehicle, I tell my wife, it's just kind of a joke now. I'm like, hey, lace up. You're probably going to get in a fight in here. And we're usually going to like antique stores or sushi restaurants, you know. There's not going to probably be a fight, but I'm always like, lace up. And it's just a joke that her and I say. But motherfuckers with Crocs, like if I get in a fight with you, the first thing I'm doing is stomping on your fucking toes. You guys have obviously never been in county jail. California isn't completely bad in certain places. You're right. Most of it, probably 80% of it's not. Unfortunately, it is controlled by the fucking wackos. And I can say that. I came from California. I got a dude working here that moved here from Yosemite. And it was even fucking shitty. The shitty was encroaching there. Yeah, you're better off barefoot because you have traction. You were absolutely right. On in jail, right? On concrete floors, on CVT tiles if you don't have shoes. Yeah, the roundup your order for some bullshit charity is getting out of hand. Yeah, it's happening everywhere. You go buy shit places and everything asks if you want to add a tip. Everywhere asks if you want to add a tip. Yeah, Skylo's working here. He's here. Bob, he cannot manipulate or manage fucking YouTube at all. He sent me 5 or 6 emails. There were several video clips. He doesn't know how to put them together in a video. So he sent them to me. But a lot of his video clips were broken. Like it didn't say youtube.com. It said like UTU. And then he'd have I go, did you type this shit out or did you copy paste it? I don't know how it got so fucked up. Because when I saw it originally, I didn't realize it was from him. And I thought it was probably like phishing or viruses. When I see kids in socks and slides and Crocs, they are unknowingly training to be flat-footed. Yeah, absolutely. Current soldiers are gamers. Yeah, that's a lot of that. I love Oregon. It's one of the most beautiful states in the country. My family is from there, but forget Multnomah, Clamclep. I don't even know what we're saying there. Washington County. Would you like to add a tip we can have? Yeah. And what they're doing, a lot of that, like you're getting these disgruntled little employees when you don't tip them for what is just a normal service, right? You're not bringing my food to my table. Why the fuck would I tip you at seemingly a fast food place? And I tip, and I tip 100%. Like I often tip more than the fucking bill for the food costs if the service is good. But the tipping thing is getting fucking out of hand. It's not my fault that you have chosen a job that keeps you in poverty. What your ass needs is 3 fucking jobs. You need 3 fucking jobs. That's what we did. I did that as a fucking child. I had 3 fucking jobs for most of my life. Yeah, they want you to tip before the service because they're determining. And we got motherfuckers here. There's a whole thread about it on the local Facebook group about people threatening to do shit to your food because you didn't tip at the Subway. My parents' generation, I remember when a dime bag cost a dime. My generation, I remember when a dollar store cost $1. But the cities are super liberal. They are, yeah. This motherfucker is real, no bullshit. DoorDash. I've never used DoorDash. I have a tip for them. Take a shower with a toaster. Those aren't shower kind of people. Those are all bathtub people. They're still taking bathtubs with their brothers and sisters. That's foul, sad mess. My food. Yeah. You should grab that motherfucker by the throat and drag his or her ass over that fucking counter and bounce them off the floor. They would never say that again. Especially saying that to a fucking customer. Bounce that motherfucker off the floor. If 1% of you fucking brought repercussions to their fucking mouth out in public, this shit would stop. I do not have a problem with fucking violence. A lot of people need to experience violence. That is the problem. These kids have not been pushed down. They haven't fucking... There's been no repercussions. They've never played flag football. They've never played smear the queer. They've never been fucking played dodgeball. We have protected them, and then we have punted. Like, you can't even play fucking cowboys and Indians anymore. That is where this all came from. That's where this shit started. I made the floor a weapon only once on a customer, but he earned it. Once you leave California, you realize just how free you can be from the bullshit. Yeah, man. When we left California, we drove through Arizona. And we were heavy, man. We were like 3,000 pounds overweight on the trailer. When we got a flat, I didn't have enough jack to lift the fucking trailer because the trailer was so heavy. We rolled right into Arizona and we went up through Flagstaff. So I don't know where exactly the border was there. We stopped at this big ass gas station. They were selling fireworks. We bought $100 worth of fireworks and we launched them in the fucking parking lot of the gas station. In California, your ass would have been in jail and been in court for fucking 6 months over that and probably go to jail for it, like real jail, over lighting fireworks. We did it in a parking lot at a fucking gas station while we were filling up the gas. Calloused hands, yeah, man. Since 95, the populace has been trained, brainwashed to be anti-violent. Yes. Yep. Pop the safe space bubble. Just stop fucking allowing it. I am comfortable with violence is my favorite. Is that a real shirt? Overton, who's doing that shirt? What's going on here? Ridge Runner Blaze, whatever you want. Arizona's a great place to take pictures. Yeah, we went to the meteorite park where the meteorite or the asteroid had hit. That's that park there. Old shirt. Nice. Bro, you fucking love a Mini 14. The Mini 14's got to be the side folder stainless, though, from the A-Team, right? Department of Energy had a ton of those things. A lot of the nuclear power plant security teams had those. Does your micro rig fit Mini 14 mag? Yeah, it definitely does. Knowing is half the battle, extreme violence is the other half. We did that shirt. I got fired another time for a shirt. When I want your opinion, I'll beat it out. That's a good shirt. That's a good shirt. Mini 14 needs to be in a stage. Yeah. Let's put some wheels on it too. That's exactly what you need. A fucking 25-pound Mini 14. A lot of millennials around the office wear tennis shoes, not laced up. Now, keep in mind, guys, when we say millennials are 40 years old now. A lot of times when we say millennials, we don't actually mean millennials. We mean younger people. Mini 14 was awesome in Ireland, yeah. What's the obsession with violence? Thick pink, come on, man. You've chosen Thick Penguin to represent yourself on the internet. Jump into this conversation. Participate. Or you should probably just take your little sausage finger and scroll up or down. You don't even realize how you got here or why you're here. My grandmother would be a bicycle if she had wheels set by some Portuguese guy. Think which is pretty fucking... I don't know what that means. Kevin, what's that, buddy? Gen X was cooler. I have cooked bacon on a Mini 14 barrel. Thin Penguin. Under 100 yards, you're golden. Gen X. What did Vanilla Ice say? He said Gen X is the last generation that actually had something to hang on to that was real. Like you're the way you dressed, or your music, or the dances that went with the music, or the vehicles, right? Whereas the generation right now, their whole identity is this. It is only make-believe, right? They don't actually, when you look at them in person, they don't actually have any of the things that they have latched onto on the internet. I'm 19 and can honestly say it is my generation. I'm ashamed to be a part of it. Well, don't be a part of it, bud. Don't be a part of it. You can be different, right? You will be accepted if you're of value and you go to other communities and other groups. Like we have tons of homeschool kids that come here, and when I talk to these 12-year-old young men and women, they are literally smarter than most of the people you come in contact with out in the real world. The age barrier, you know, especially at 19, the age barrier doesn't matter. If you have vocabulary and you can actually demonstrate what you claim you can do and you're of value, if you go into a place and like if you come in and want a job someplace and they say, hey, we're not hiring, Just start doing the fucking job. You will get somebody's attention. I've hired many people who I did not need to hire because they kept coming back and they kept fucking adding value, and I finally just gave them a job. Most people will just walk away. They have, and if you notice, most people that you speak to nowadays, especially if you need their help, a person that works at a store or something, they can't hold eye contact with you. They will not look you in the eye. That's a problem. That is a fucking mentally broken person. It is not your job to fix that person. That person will bring you down. You can help fix people, but it's like wireless charging. If you're at 100% and you get next to a 50% motherfucker, with some time, you could charge them up to 75, but it's going to bring you down. If you do that enough times, it's going to build a memory on your battery. It is not your problem to fix broken motherfuckers. Find good people and fucking bring them into your fold. Grandpa totally fought in World War II. Exactly. Those are the people who call in sick saying they are taking, mental health day. That's not even a fucking thing. What the fuck is a mental health day? Most people's mental problems are because they consistently speak about their fucking mental problems. It has become their identity. Some terrible shit happened in your life. It is in the past. Move the fuck on. Today is today. But they don't. A lot of times when you go to counseling and they just drag that shit out and drag that shit out and drag that shit out, you are building broken fucking people. You are amplifying the fucking problem, and that has become their identity. They sit in a circle of broken motherfuckers, or they sit in an office with some fucking person, and they just hash out the same shit. There is no actual fix. The real fix is get the fuck in the sunlight, do some physical movement, sweat and fucking bleed, and all of a sudden you forget about those other fucking problems. I had a leg ripped off in my motorcycle. They do drag out everything and make you the accident. Yeah, man. So Joshua Taft, do you have a prosthetic, or has your knee been rebuilt? Not only that, they're relying on medication. Yeah, they need you to keep coming back, right? If you could go to a psychologist or a counselor and he could give you the cheat code and be like, okay, this will fix you. Well, then they're not making any fucking money. And there's no money on one medication. That's why they prescribe 3 medications. The insurance schedule for medication is a sliding scale. When they prescribe 1 medication, the doctor's office does not get paid. When they prescribe 2, they get paid on the second and a little bit on the first. When they prescribe 3, they get paid full price on all 3 medications. If you've never heard this, look into this. When you go to a doctor's office, like my copay is 50%. When I go to a doctor's office, if I ever have to go, I don't tell them I have medical insurance. The cost on an MRI is $900. If you have insurance, the cost is $6,000, which means my 50% copay, I got to pay $3,000. Don't fucking tell them that you have medical insurance. Yeah, I believe therapy is useless. I think that a lot of broken people just need some place to fucking belong. And I don't think the therapist is interested in fixing you. Yeah, usually if you pay cash price for a fraction, way. And now they're starting these mobile emergency rooms. They will come to you in a Sprinter van. They show up within 30 minutes. They will do wound closure at your house. They will set a bone. They have x-ray machines and shit in these vans. They will fucking do this shit in your living room, which is great. What are you exposed to when you go to an emergency room? A bunch of sick fucking people. Yeah, the contracts is a bunch of bullshit. And every time I say that, there's somebody that's like, that's not true. And then there's 100 people that are like, yes, that's absolutely fucking true. John, take Super B complex for your carpal tunnel. So Super B complex, is that not cyanide based? You know that a lot of Bs are actually toxic and poisonous to you. What else did he say? Diesel mechanic has helped me put off stuff for 20 years. If I can offer one free thing. Thanks, man. I'll look into that. My vitamin levels are all good. My vitamin D is super high. I take 30,000 I use 30,000, I think 30,000 every night. Vitamin D, by the way, is a hormone. It is not a vitamin. Carpal tunnel surgery, for you guys that don't know, they perform it while you're awake. They do it under general anesthesia now, and they do it in under 10 minutes. The wound closure healing takes longer than the actual surgery takes. My wife had it done, and it worked great for her. Jaeger had it done, and he was able to ride motorcycles for another year after having both his hands. He had both of his hands done, I think the same day or 1 week apart. I don't remember. I fucking healed all my friends with 2 range sessions. Yeah, go out in the fucking wilderness. Leave that fucking cell phone. Leave them in the car. Take one with you or whatever. Put them in Faraday bags. Turn that shit off and just be fucking present. They just sliced a tendon. Doesn't seem like a real fix. So Kevin, it's not a tendon. It's a nerve. It's not a tendon. They cut a nerve. So you just don't feel the pain, is my understanding. I hate going to the VA. So I believe that the VA, I don't think the VA, now I know some guys that have been helped by the VA, but I know way more that have been fucked up by the VA. I believe the VA is not interested in you guys. I believe that they just want you to come in so they can draw your blood and check their fucking science experiments. I believe they have put a lot of shit into you guys, and they want to track what that stuff is doing to you. Can I be shot under medical supervision to practice self-aid? I'm not sure what you're asking me. Used to cut my meth with B12. Been years sober, off the shit. Good for you, dude. Good for you. Snapped a rib at work. Tried to tell my boss I didn't need to go to the hospital. I knew it was broke. Lung wasn't popped, and there was nothing they could do. You're a tough motherfucker, bro. Tough motherfucker right there. Voice to text is bullshit, but on a phone, it's definitely the quickest way. Yeah, you should see my not voice to text. I'll go back and read it, and I'm like, what the fuck was I saying? Because I need glasses, so I don't see, and I type fast, and I type with my 2 thumbs, which sometimes right now my thumb's a little numb. So when I hit space bar, my thumb hits the B. So if you're texting with me, or you see some stuff posted and you're like, what the fuck does this say? Just remove the B's. It'll probably make sense. Raise your hand if you have PTSD. I don't think most people that have PTSD have. That has become a thing, right? PTSD was you were blowing up or whatever. And people have signed that on as an identity. PTSD. You didn't have anything fucking traumatic. You had some shit that every motherfucker goes through, and you're not dealing, you're stuck on that. You were stuck there. Go the fuck out, do some shit. Most people squealing PTSD. I cut my arm, I have PTSD. I had an accident, I have PTSD. I think that's just some bullshit so that they can fucking market and sell drugs to you. They're going to put you in a system. They're going to catalog. They're going to identify you. They're going to catalog you. And the next thing they're going to do is what? Take away your rights, fucking prescribe you some drugs. It's just about fucking money and manipulation. That's not to say people don't have PTSD. It's just how you fucking, there are weak motherfuckers that is going to fucking, the first thing they do is tell you that they have PTSD or tell you that they have an injury. I know dudes missing limbs who did multiple deployments after fucking being blown up. Multiple fucking times, blown up. Missing arms, missing legs. Deployed again. They don't stand there and tell you, hey, I'm missing a leg. Hey, like when they fucking, hey, my name's John, and this happened to me. But there's a ton of weak motherfuckers that do that. I know a lady's got an autistic kid. As soon as she introduces herself, I have an autistic son. We don't fucking care. I don't care that you made a child that has autism. I don't fucking care. That's terrible. That's tragic, but I don't fucking care. I know several people with autistic children. But what the fuck does that have to do when I meet you? That you have now told me that. It's because you're looking for sympathy or you're looking for some kind of extra points. That's how most of the PTSD shit is. When you meet a motherfucker and they tell, when I meet you and you tell me you have PTSD, all that tells me is I need to stay the fuck away from you. Because something else is going to happen. Yeah, we don't talk about that shit. We just deal with it. Everybody has some terrible, tragic shit. I don't introduce myself, hey, my name is John Willis, and I was in Lompoc prison. I tell motherfuckers I was in prison when they tell me how they can't get a foot ahead or what they can't do. I tell them my prison story because I made $1 million the first year I came home from prison while on probation, and everybody I came in contact with in an official capacity, I had to identify that I was on probation and I was a felon. I only tell that story when people tell me what they can't do. If you can't, what the fuck do you mean you can't do it? You don't have anything over your head. I had all this shit over my head and did everything within a year that you couldn't manage to do in 30 years of your life. I always ask if I can take their kids to the casino. Oh, shit. I sometimes tell people about my accident if they wonder why I can't keep up with them or can't do certain things. Yeah, exactly, man. But it's not your introduction. It's not, hey, I'm missing a leg. Yeah, we can tell. Okay. Look up Titanium Tarzan. A friend of mine. There's some videos of them amputating his leg after his motorcycle accident. Titanium Tarzan. It's got a pretty incredible story. He's on Instagram. You can check him out. Some of us aren't as fortunate. Farley Helena, expand on that. What are we talking about, bud? I have an employee that was blown up in Iraq twice, shot twice, shows up early every day. There are days we cut him some slack and he never asked for it. Exactly, dude, exactly. Your people who show up early, they also leave the last. Have you ever noticed that? They're never the clock out at 5 o'clock. The people that get here the last, they're the first to leave. The people who are the first here, they're always the last to leave. It's weird, right? There's almost never an exception to that. If work starts at 8 o'clock and your person is there at 7:30, he's also there at 5:30. But the person who's there at 8 or 8:15, the person who can never get to work on time, they can certainly quit. They know right when it's quitting. The fastest thing they do every day is quit. I grew up Air Force Base right by Lompoc. Yeah, so Lompoc Prison, where I was the Air Force Base. It used to be an Air Force Base where the golf course and shit was. When you hear about Club Fed, that's where I was. I was at the low. The medium was across, and there was a camp there. We had a factory there. They made like street signs and lockers and shit. I start work at 6 and stop at 9:30. Yeah. Amanda was I don't know where she's at right now. 15 minutes ago, she was out there fucking working when I was just out there. How else are you going to make overtime? It has nothing to do with overtime. It's not about the overtime. Morbid curiosity, what did you get locked up for? Machine guns and explosives. I was on CNN 3 days straight. I was on the cover of every West Coast newspaper out there all the way up to San Francisco from San Diego. My story's out there, man. I've told it 1,000 times on podcasts. I have a ton. You can find it, dude. It's all out there. It's a difference in perspective. It is. It's just how you look at it. It's just how you look at it. It's as simple as, instead of saying I can't afford this, instead saying how can I afford this? You're right. If you think you can't, you are absolutely right. You cannot. I work all this overtime to be that poor. Amanda, you guys are an hour behind us, so it doesn't count. Oh, shit. He usually fights me to close the gate Funny, he usually fights me to close the gate at the end of the day. You call, yeah, man. That's always how it is, dude. And it's what are you doing this weekend? You know, those are the dudes where if you need help on the weekend, they'll be there. And they walk in and they don't even clock in. You're like, hey, clock in, motherfucker. No, I got this. Clock in, motherfucker. My dad was at Chino after the tiger stripe. My dad was at Chino after the tiger stripe. He ran weed and arms from TJ to Southern California back in the 70s. Fucking amazing how lazy the workforce is. I don't think they know it. I really don't think they know it. I think that people they've been calibrated so fucking low. Nobody's held them accountable to anything. Helicopter parents, right? Parents who grew up hard tried to give their children everything. And then they raised kids who were calibrated low, right? They don't know the difference between injured and it hurts. When things are difficult, they automatically coincide. They see that as injured. I really think they don't know. Does SOE ever do runs of Ranger Green? Looking for a few people. No, we do OD, man. I'm a millennial and prefer Ranger Green over OD. No. We build gear for motherfuckers that kill bad guys. And all that shit, it's all the same color, no matter what color you show up to. When it's time to kill motherfuckers, when it's time for the battlefield, it's all going to be the same color. When the wars first kicked off, because we were outside of Camp Pendleton, Battalion Reconnaissance, Force Recon, all them dudes came in and bought up all the kit we had that was Woodland or OD. The next week, the SEALs were getting all their deployment orders and starting to get warning orders and such. They came up. All we had was black. I'm like, all we've got is black. They're like, we don't care. We're just going to spray paint it. And that's my clientele base. We have never, not one single time ever, run anything in Ranger Green. I just brought Ranger Green scuba webbing in here because I was not able to get it in OD Green. I have Ranger Green scuba webbing in 2-inch for 2-inch duty belts. I don't even own any Ranger Green Cordura. Tail hook is 6'8", 50 pounds. So what's the cash value? What are we looking at on that? Please clock in so workers' comp will cover the accident. I have guys that hang out at the shop after they're done working. We have a girl, and terrible shit happens to her only on Fridays when she leaves here. Every Friday, almost every Friday, her battery is dead and she needs jumped. She got arrested when she left here on a Friday. She got in an accident and it totaled her vehicle and killed her dog the following Friday or 2 Fridays later. Every Friday when she leaves, I'm like, hey, you should probably go straight fucking home because Friday is the day for terrible shit to happen to you. Go the fuck home. Stay the fuck home. Do we sell on base? No, we don't do any. We don't do any of that at all anymore. Everything we do is direct to consumer. We ship 200 to 400 boxes out of here every day. We turned off all of our dealer program a few years ago. Micro rig has 2 mag pouches that hold 4 mags, 2 in each pocket. Large pocket can hold 4 more. John Witherspoon, FIFO and LILO. I don't know what that means. Last and for FIFO. Got it. Yeah, duh. Hey, were you able to get, they all dream about being an influence gamer. Yeah, we've just programmed them, man. They don't know what physical labor is. They've never had a splinter. They've never had a skinned knee. They never came home and mom was going to whip your ass because you had grass stains on your pants. They haven't experienced any of that shit. None of it. Hell, most of their mothers are fucking doped up and don't do their laundry anyways. Like the kid's never been in trouble for getting fucking holes in his pants leg. Mom doesn't even have a clue. Whatever happened to Ben? Ben is in Florida. Mookie no longer exists. Mookie's name is Ben Thomas, and he is Ben Thomas. Mookie was his alter ego, and he is raising his son. I used to tell my coworker, if something happens to me when I do this sketchy shit, make sure I die inside the fence. There's an F-111 tail hook on eBay for $685. Are those canteens $300? No, we don't sell the canteens. I actually brought these in for myself. We use them for, for photos, for in our canteen pouches and shit, but I don't actually sell canteens. It's a trip. So many people ask about these. I guess I probably should find a wholesale source on them. Do I still talk to Pablo? No. Pablo hit me up a couple years ago. I was on the treadmill at like 5 in the morning. He hit me up, sent me a link to a couple videos. He's like, man, this really reminds me of you're doing videos. I watch all your stuff, or I watch some of your stuff. I've never seen him since he quit. He worked at a gun shop for a while in the Nashville area, sold cars. I don't remember what kind of cars. And then was selling insurance. I'm sure whatever he's doing well. I told him, I'm like, dude, come out. You're welcome anywhere I am still. And I haven't ever seen him. If you look at like his Instagram page, last I saw it maybe a year ago, he was in incredible shape, working out like a fucking madman. So I assumed he was probably doing some bodybuilding shows again. No, you can't sell explosives or flashbangs or any of that shit. I mean, I can't. I'm sure there's somebody that can, dealing with law enforcement, but you and I cannot. What spray paint? The just fucking normal ass Krylon, man. Get the spray paint the color you need. They even do like some camo colors. Krylon, I think, makes some camo type colors that are available at Walmart. At least here they are. Yeah, we're in Tennessee. Cursing prohibited sign makes me laugh. Yeah, me too. That's why I have it. I remember needing to be home by the street light. Yeah, same thing, man. Kid's attorney said, none of these seem like a big deal. I told him not to bring logic to this and please use pure emotion. Yeah, absolutely. Do not try to use logic in this court. Oh my God, I'm partly colorblind and could tell you the difference in Ranger. Yeah, my friend Evan. I'm like, who the fuck dressed you? He's like, I'm colorblind. I'm like, but the other people in your house aren't colorblind. I'm painting all my shit hot pink. 4 out of my 6 kids have jobs. Yes, Chris, I know. All of my kids have. People are like, where are your kids? I don't care where they're at. They're buying property. They're making children. They all have jobs. None of them have drug problems. I'd say we succeeded. First song that comes to mind, Made in the Motherfucking USA. It's my new song. All right, guys, a couple more minutes here. I'm going to start turning these lights off. We got about 5 minutes. Last comments, questions, any gear you want to see. I didn't even know we had all these. These will ship a lot of orders out. Lots of, every one of these bags will ship an order out tomorrow. All these lucky bags, you lucky motherfuckers that got those. We got a lot of shit going on out here. I saw some micro rigs. I think we got some more micros. What are these? 12 gauge micros and multicam. Nice. Gray, these are shotgun rigs right here going. There's OD 2-point slings I told you earlier we had going. More lucky bags. You have a camo pattern you wish you could make gear in, but there just isn't a demand. No, I can do whatever the fuck I want. People buy shit because we make it. Like, I don't think a lot of people realize the footprint that we have. And now, while it might not be, I'm sure there's companies bigger than us, but there's no company in this industry older than us with the clientele base that I have. We have a lot of clientele base, but we have clients that buy stuff every single week when we put things out. Like we put a text out every day. I have clients that are in the thousands of orders. I'm always surprised when a guy emails me. I generally look up his account. And I am always surprised when we have dudes that are $100,000 plus customers. And there's tons of them. Why do I think people procrastinate setting up a will? I don't know, because they think it won't happen. Why do they procrastinate about other things? Recently learned how to run a sewing machine helping my girlfriend make a costume. Now I want to try to make something but have no clue. Well, Cody, man, just look it up on YouTube. There's a video on how to do anything. Just look, turn your head left, turn your head right. Get in your vehicle, look around. Is there something you need, something you wish you had? Make a tool bag. Just make a bag to carry some shit. Pistol cases or storage transport? We do not. Do you have multicam black, blue day pack side pouches? I don't think we do. I love your 8-mag stack. Yeah, our 8-mag stacks are badass. We just did a big run of them this last week. I've got a few more still to ship out here. We had them open. Anybody that wanted one could have ordered one, and we built them that week. We built them last week. Those guys are all getting theirs. Woodland 8-mag, love it, nice. Rallyman mag pouch in black with pistol mags. I don't have any of them. Will your FUPA fit a 7.5 barrel Super Red Hawk, 13 inches? Kinetic, I don't know the answer to that, buddy. That is how you measure success. Your kids are attempting to kick ass, buy land, and make baby. Yep, that's what they're doing. That's exactly what they're doing. Do you sell 1000D on certain? Do you use 1000D on certain items? Or, well, the truth is, when we can't get 500, we run stuff in 1000. Like these free bags here are 1000 because we have rolls of it, and we're lower on the 500. The 500 has a higher definition print to it. This stuff. Oh no, this is 1000. This is 1000. Guys, this is a Rallyman that I'm building. We're gonna auction it off. The opening auction is gonna be $1,000. Which is the price of the rig. Well, why would I do that then? Well, because it's the only one there is. I didn't build another one. You'll have the option, you'll have the opportunity to win this. And if you win that, we're gonna let you tack on a few other things that we'll also build for you in Tiger Stripe to match it. You're gonna pay for them, but you'll be able to order them and we'll ship them together. Pouring down rain. Yeah, it rained here. It's not now. It's not raining now. We're supposed to be 28 degrees tonight. We're going to freeze tonight, which is a problem because I have 100 or so fruit trees on the property that are in full bloom. So again, like the last 5 years, we're probably going to lose most of those buds. Are they going to be taking orders? Need a Glock 19. I don't know what we're talking about. Appreciate the live. Right on. Got to head in. Yeah, me too. FUPA, flat black holster, going to be available at SRF. Nice. We need to get those out and start using those. And if it'll fit a 19, it'll fit a 17. And if it'll fit a 19 and a 17, it'll fit several other Glock pistols. Actively snowing in Vermont. Is Tiger Stripe LBV one of a kind? Will you never make another? I have never made one. I don't run stuff in Tiger Stripe. I build it in my full build videos. We give it away on Patreon. I am starting a concierge type service where you will be able to order things. It'll cost a lot more. You're going to order them, and we're going to build them on video, and we will do a live and communicate back and forth with you and whoever's on there while we build these. I have not taken a single order for that, but that's something we're discussing. I'm going to run that out of a studio that's another shop, but we're going to start doing some of that stuff. Hey, I'm back. How's it going? Dirt Bike. Hey, what's up, buddy? How are you? How fast do you ship out? If you got to ask me that question, we are probably not the place for you. You will just end up frustrated. If you order this multicam black day pack, we'll ship it to you tomorrow. You order a Woodland day pack, we'll ship it to you tomorrow. You order an AKM4 Micro in any of these colors, we'll ship it to you tomorrow. You add on some other shit that I didn't say we'll ship tomorrow, inevitably, these are all pistol mags here. Pistol mags, most things under $100 are open, wide open. You can order them whether we have them or not. These are all pocket organizers. You order one of those colors, it'll ship. You order something that's not here, the order's not going to ship. And a lot of dudes, we will have this conversation, and I will say this exact thing, and a dude will order this Woodland M1 Crown chest rig, and then tack on some other $12 bullshit, and your order will sit here for weeks until it's built. You may get an M4. The truth is, I don't know how much this shit costs. I prototype it, I build it out a dozen times till I have it where I want it, and then we build patterns. These are $165, right around there, depending on the option of color that you order. And if you're ordering one of these, they are set up for the dangler. So the danglers I have, like if you order a multi-cam AKM4 micro, I don't have a dangler for it. But if you order a Woodland, I have that dangler, but I don't have a Woodland AKM4 micro. I have a Woodland 308 micro, which will carry 3 M4 mags, but you could also just put 2 in here. It'll also carry 2 AKs or 2 308s. This pocket here will carry 4 more. So you could put 12, you could put 10 M4 mags on this rig. And I have a dangler to match it. I'm not trying to upsell you. I don't care who buys this shit. It all sells. Now, if you want it in Woodland, I've got an AKM4 in Woodland in left hand, which isn't a big deal because the entire rig is only 13 inches. You can reach both sides of it. Ordered a M4 last spring, took 4 days, yeah. When it doesn't, it's because, and guys, and we do promo codes, right? Hey, we're going to give you this free thing when you order $65 worth of shit. Guys order $325, whatever. It's always waiting on the free shit. Whenever we do one of these, we got 500 free bags we got to build. Here's the truth. I go through those orders and I look for people's names that I know, and I look for people who order bigger shit. If you're trying to game that and you're ordering this little thing, two things to barely make $65 in order to get the free thing, I ship your shit last. It always ships, but if we build 30 bags that first day, those 30 bags are going to dudes that order real shit, or guys that order backpacks and rigs and rifle slings. If you ordered some trinkets to barely fucking hit that $65 threshold, your shit's shipping last. Mr. Danny Guns, what items are we looking at, buddy? What are you interested in? Actually, I sprained my ankle from pretty bad crash, making me miss some races. That sucks, dude. That sucks. Are you qualified for the Nationals? Bro, quit yap. Hey, you're banned here. You will never fucking comment here again. You fucking little cunt. You're too stupid to just fucking realize you can be anywhere on the internet right now. What you should ask is why there's 193 people here watching me. You're banned. You're fired. You're fired. The beauty is you still hear me. You're even typing right now, and you can see your shit as though it's going to post. We don't ever see any of your shit. You've been blocked from here. You're fired. Guys, we're doing a TV show. It's called Homestead Apprentice. If you're interested to see what we have going on, or you think you want to be a candidate, homesteadapprentice.com. If you would please, go to Homestead Apprentice on YouTube and Instagram and give us a follow. It helps push that out to the algorithm. If you would like to come here, you would like to meet some of these dudes here in this chat here, about 100 of them, I actually know them. We do business together. We do life together. They are successful business people, men and women. If you would like to come here and hang out with us and meet us in person, we're doing a 5-day event here. You don't have to come for all 5 days. You can get tickets at selfreliancefestival.com. You can also follow us on Instagram and YouTube, Self-Reliance Festival, selfreliancefestival.com. You can see the different levels of tickets. Come out and hang out with us. People all the time, they're like, hey man, I'm in the area. Can I come hang out? I don't hang out. The only time you will ever hang out with me is at one of these events. We also hire people from these events. You think you want to come work for us, it's more important that we get along with you than you be able to do the job. We can teach you the job. We need to meet you. If you want to come out, selfreliancefestival.com, get your tickets. My stepfather is letting me have a family homestead, the family homestead. I've personally never lived off-grid for longer than a month. Robert, dude, let's talk. That's fucking cool, man. I have a whole series of videos on this YouTube channel. I have 5 different video series. I also do 2 podcasts every week. One of my series is called On the Compound. It's all homesteading. You should check it out. We are tied in with a lot of guys that are very, very serious homesteaders that really live that shit. Not just some bullshit to make you think they do on the internet. They really do that shit. So if you have questions or you need to meet some people in your area, let me know. Give you a job. What did I just fucking tell you? What did I literally just say? Most of these live streams show why some items take... Yeah, man, we go through it. We have people in Ohio. We have people in Oklahoma. We have people in North Carolina. We have people in East Tennessee. And then we have this location here. Risk under the table cash only? What are we talking, Caleb? We take cash here. We take cash. We take silver. We take gold. The ATF has their own special insurance right in front of the firing line. I'd love to work for you, but I can't right now. That's okay. That's all right. Canine Queen, how old are you? You should check out our friend Fortress Canine Defense. Canine Fortress Defense. He's got a great Instagram. He's on YouTube. He's great on TikTok. Several of our friends have his dogs. You take V-Bucks. I don't know what V-Bucks are. Red potato. Portator. French fried taters. How much for a 20-gallon? I don't know what that is. Got land from my folks, finally given to me. 45 acres, untouched, nothing built on it. Don't know where to start as far as a building. Dorian, where's your place located, man? I know he's got 20 solar panels set up, 2 deep well batteries, and a Tesla. Oh, well, you're well ahead, man, if you got a Tesla wall. Wait, are you saying the YouTube girls in leggings and a tube top aren't really homesteading? Some of them are. Unfortunately, to make the algorithm work, dudes look at titties. Like if you put your woman front and present like that, you would probably triple, if not quadruple, the footprint of your YouTube channel in under a year. I really need to get good with an electrician, Tennessee, Georgia, and start a prepper-oriented company. Check out our friend Hack My Solar, Sean Mills. Check him out. He does that. Check out my friend Taddy Digest. He also does that. He's doing a lot of solar installation, off-grid stuff. He's doing aquaponics. He's got a pretty good, he's got a pretty big YouTube channel is what I should say. He's a HVAC guy. He's also a mechanical engineer. He can do all your solar installs and has the insurance and everything for it. $20-gallon, then gun, bro, the gun. Oh my God, I do. Risk. I don't know what you're talking about, buddy. Risk under the tip. Risk. Hey, ban the risk guy. I don't know. He's fucking drunk or whatever. Do you sell guns? No, we already fucking told you we don't sell guns. Red potato. Hey, we build all this nylon gear, man. We build it here in this building. Ever seen Will Survives? Yeah, the kid? Yeah, I like that dude. I would like to put some gear in his hand because he has some really shitty gear. Yeah, I like the Will Survives guy. I live on the farm now. My wife is a city girl. I'm afraid she's gonna run. She might. She might run off. There's a lot of that. When guys pack up in their car and move here. 2 guys moved here from Alaska, for instance, right? Guys come here from New York, California, Arizona. The downfall of the guys is usually their woman, because they move to the middle of nowhere. There is no real job for her. They come in here and love hanging out with the guys and working and doing guy stuff. And they leave their woman at home, and there is nothing here in this town for anybody to do. And that usually is the downfall, that the woman is like had enough and she is going back home to where they came from. The woman usually is the downfall. They come in here, they love the camaraderie, they love being around real dudes, and they leave the woman at home. There is no job to be had here in this community other than waitressing, which pays $2 an hour and you work for tips. And the woman finally has had enough and she packs her shit and leaves and goes home, and he usually follows. That usually is the downfall. Guys that come here with a woman, they usually don't make it. I don't think I'll qualify nationals, which is really bumming, but I'll just work off the mistake. Dude, work your upper body, do the physical therapy, go through, do all the physical therapy, do extra physical therapy, get your cardio, man. You know, if you're running, especially outside tracks, man, you know only 50% of it's the bike. The rest of it, have yourself in shape, man. Be fucking doing cardio, be mountain biking, be doing do anything you can do, right? If your leg is trash right now, do your upper body shit. Just stay in shape. Train in the worst, because you're usually not going to race in the worst, right? When it's fucking 105 degrees out, you're out there doing laps. Take a thick napkin, preferably one with old brown ones. Cover the glass with... What the fuck are we talking about? Sent you an email for the rig. Right on. Hiccups. Oh, hiccups. Just slam your little finger in the door. I promise you the hiccups go away. Right now, I just spent 2 weeks making $25 an hour, but it went extremely well. And the owner, my boss, is very happy with the job performance. Wiring jobs I've done, should be running solo. Cool. Thanks for the real talk. Yeah, man, we do this. Hey, guys, we do this every night, 9 o'clock. Every night, 9 o'clock. So come back. We'll be doing it again tomorrow. Every night, 9 o'clock, every single day of the year. Sometimes you use hard drugs because stomach problems. I don't know what we're talking there. Opinions on PSA save. I don't have an opinion on it. All right, hey guys, we'll see you tomorrow night. Listen, if you just found us, I've got 5,000 videos on this YouTube channel. Check it out. You'll see what we're really all about. I do this video where I just walk around and we just talk about what you guys want. If you want to see real videos with all the dudes and everything we actually do, check out some of the videos on the YouTube channel. There's a lot of them. I've been doing this since the beginning of YouTube. When I run the low voltage jobs solo on multi-million-dollar houses, I should be making a lot more. Yeah, you're going to make more money doing your own shit on the weekends. Good night, guys.